there's a whole bunch of niggas that don't like me. Black folks like me, but not the niggas.
Civil Road Traveler here. Had a couple people hit me up and say, well, what's the fascination with Sammy Davis Jr.? Aren't you a little too young? Actually, I'm not. I'm Gen Z. I grew up Sammy Davis Jr. I remember the Candy Man. He was all on TV. He was older then. Didn't know much about him. Then as I got older, I remember people started saying that he was a sellout and everything like that. I got sent this video. I'm listening to a book now, and it was his first published book. And I'm going to tell you, when you know his life story, and down a lot of barriers for a lot of Black people. But anyway, so I saw this video on YouTube, and he talks about, I think it was 1972, and he talks about what people thought of him and what he thought. So let's check it out.
I know that as sure as I'm sitting on this floor, man, a whole bunch of brothers and sisters don't like me. There's a whole bunch of white people that don't like me.
Why do you feel there's a group of brothers and sisters who don't like you?
Because there was a whole bunch of brothers and sisters that didn't like Jesus Christ. That's why. And ain't nobody ever been put on this earth that everybody liked. They done killed Martin Luther King, and the only thing he kept singing was, "We shall overcome in love and peace." Killed him, wiped him out. Killed Malcolm. Wiped out everybody, man. Don't you understand? And some cat hired 3 black cats to wipe out the man who was the martyr of our time. And when they killed him, he had a half a church full of people. It wasn't like it was packed and jammed.
He didn't say nothing that was wrong. A lot of people thought that. A lot of people thought that about the assassinations of Brother Malcolm and Brother King. Let's go ahead.
He was losing, and he says it himself, if you read his works, that there's a whole bunch of niggas that don't like me. Black folks like me, but not the niggas. Which is true.
Now, this is 1972. A lot of people first started hearing that with Chris Rock, with the comedy. A lot of younger folks heard that, with the comedy, but they don't understand it. A lot of us we've been saying that, but we didn't, a lot of us didn't intend for that type of talk to get out. Anyway, let's go.
Feel this as long as I live. And it was afterwards that the resurgence of this man, and suddenly we became aware of all the things that he was saying. Because as long as, doesn't it strike you funny that as long as Malcolm was preaching separatism, as long as he was preaching such vehemence, he never got hurt at all. It was when he came back from Mecca and he said, we must all live together. We must.
I got to say something. Them aviators are kicking. I love them 70s, 80s aviators. That was a stylish brother. But let's keep going.
We must, as Black people, do our thing, but we must all live on this earth as one, blah, blah. That's when he started getting his house bombed. He got wiped out months later. Same thing with King. As long as King was heading the marches, they put him in jail. That was it. As soon as he started talking about Vietnam and the workers and this, that, and the other, getting out of his field of reference, really, heavy, too heavy for somebody. Wipe him out. And it's frightening to me. So that's why I say a lot of people will not like any performer. And you try to relate. I'm not talking about relating in terms of, oh, hi, brah, and do the fist and whatever it is. And, hey, man, right on. I'm not talking about the words. I'm talking about in your heart, relating to what the problems are.
So shout out to RET TV that put this up. Shout out to them. It's the RET network. I don't know where you guys found that video, but I was looking for it because I didn't want to get hit with no content, reuse content. But great video on Mr. Sammy Davis Jr. In my opinion, one of the most entertaining and electric, forefathers of dance, acting, singing, since he was a baby. I'm just telling y'all, look it up. You'll see how great this dude really was. All right, Civil Road Traveler, please remember to like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you think. For you older folks my age and older, tell me what you think of Sammy Davis Jr. after you hear this. All right, peace. They call him